Hello everyone, good evening. Lessons on the Ocean. It's been a minute. Man, I usually don't get nervous doing this. I know this is a very sensitive topic, so I want to be careful with what I say here. As a Christian, what do I do when the world's on fire? First, we have to get off of ignorance and ask ourselves, why is the world on fire? A lot of you already know this, but there has been a lot of drama between our relationship with Israel. And maybe some of you are confused on what my relationship, rather what our relationship as Christians should be to those who are Jewish. Man, I want to be careful with what I say here, because I know a lot of you are going to misunderstand it, and a lot of you watching are going to misunderstand it deliberately, because a lot of you love to argue, and that's just the nature of some people, unfortunately. When there's no argument to be had, when it's a simple fact. Do not take what I say and define it in a way that you want to manipulate it as. Listen to what I say and take it as I say it. In Genesis, in the Bible, and in many other places, God says, when he's talking to Abraham, he says, I will bless them who bless thee, and I will curse them who curse thee. Who is God talking to? Now, in the Bible, it refers to Abraham at the time. And God continues to say, I will build you a nation of your children. And anyone who picks on you, this isn't verbatim, but anyone who picks on you will have to answer to me, to God, the Lord. That's a very important point. Not to anyone else, not to human beings, not to God's children, to God himself. This is the most twisted subject in the world today, because we have people in power who have taken this scripture and have twisted it to use it as a defense for what they have done. To put it simply, this is what my religion has said, so therefore I am in the right. My actions are in the right. The question is, does Israel have a right to defend itself? Yes. Does Palestine have a right to defend itself? Yes. Does Israel have the right to invade and to blow up babies? No. Does Hamas have the right to sneak into a nation and blow up a bunch of innocent people? No. So then you say, well, Jerry, which side is right? They're both wrong. They're both wrong. And that is the situation in which we find ourselves in today. We have taken a side and made it our gospel. We have created a side and made the motto Palestine, free Palestine and free Israel. And we have used that as our motto and have ignored the atrocities that these two nations have caused to each other for decades. Decades. As a Christian, what am I supposed to do? As a Christian, what is my responsibility? How should I respond to how the world is on fire right now with this subject today? Well, let me break it down and make it very simple for you, okay? When you meet a sinner who has committed atrocities, what should you do? What is your responsibility? Love thy neighbor as thyself. When you meet someone of different faith, Muslim, Jew, Buddhist, what should you do? Different denomination of Christians. We kill each other. Love thy neighbor as thyself. That is your responsibility. Well, Jerry, I have to do something beyond that. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? If you are going to school, go to school and study well. If you have a family, cat just jumped. If you have a family, take care of your family. Men, if you have a wife, your first objective is to take care of your wife. Okay? The world is on fire, and a lot of us have realized that the origin has been, the origin of that fire has been from those who have manipulated religion, who have manipulated the ignorant, and have used scripture as a way to defend their actions. And the ignorant has defended them as well, because they have not studied. They have not critically thought. And that's the problem. We have a lack of critical thought. There is no critical thinking today. You say, okay, well, Jerry, that means you don't like Donald Trump. That means you don't like Netanyahu. So you must like Joe Biden, right? I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of the lack of critical thought. They're both wrong. Donald Trump has taken $232 million from IPAC. Oh, but Joe Biden didn't take any money from IPAC. Oh, man. I hate to break it to you, man. But that guy has taken more money from Israel, has received more donations from Israel than from George Bush, and has even donated to Netanyahu's campaign. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's a fact. And if that really bothers you, it's good, because now you're realizing who you shouldn't vote for. It's gotten so messy. So then the question is, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go out and make a mess and cause interference? No. Your job is to build a beautiful family with beautiful children and teach them right from wrong, and teach them that Christ is the way to life. That is all you have to do. That is all you have to do. All right. I'm getting a call right now, but I'll end the video here. I want to continue this conversation. I might have just destroyed my channel with what I said, but it's whatever. I can live without this channel. So, all right. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.